Many buyers worry about condos in the central region making losses. But these are prime areas where it will be very convenient, especially for buyers who like to be near the Orchard shopping belt, the multitude of international food options, and proximity to CBD where there's a lot of high earners working. This can really be a trophy buy that one can boast about. And what goes up must come down, and what comes down must also go up. In this video, we will find out when the central property prices will turn around, and what kind of CCR properties to avoid. Hi, I'm Khai. I advise clients with property planning in a safe manner and to identify good undervalued properties by following the latest market trend and data for the last 10 years. Let's move on to the content. First, we want to debunk one myth that non-central properties sure make money. First, let's look at Sky Habitat in Bishan, a rest of Central Region Condo. Even with the run-up in prices in the past few years, we still have a unit clocking in a 685,000 loss in April 2024. The two main reasons that this condo is not performing is that, first, the layout. A lot of the layout in this condo have a big open terrace, which is simply not efficient. Furthermore, most of the balconies are odd-shaped, making placement of furniture very difficult, and also the common bedroom are pretty small. The second reason is that the unit size are generally too big for this area, and this affects the affordability and dragging down the per square feet price. Sky Habitat size are too big compared with the surrounding condo, especially if you look at Sky View next door. Sky View 2-bedroom starts from 678 square feet to 915 square feet, while Sky Habitat 2-bedroom units starts from 721 square feet to 1,453 square feet. And for the 3-bedroom units, Sky View starts from 1,141 square feet to 1,259 square feet, while for Sky Habitat it is 1,216 square feet to 1,862 square feet. When Sky Habitat's floor area is so much bigger for the same bedroom type, quantum becomes unaffordable compared to the surrounding condos. And utilities is more important for the buyers in this area. So maybe if Sky Habitat is in the central area, it might perform better because buyers have more budget there. Besides this, we also have Silver Sea in Marine Parade and the Tannery in Bukit Panjang, outside central area condo where sellers are making losses. Even when they sell in 2023, we can see the loss-making units for Silver Sea here and also for the Tannery here. And the sellers are even making losses in 2023 where the market was very hot. They have similar issues to Sky Habitat with the poor layout being a big issue. So we can establish that as long as the product is not right, it does not matter which location it is in. Buyers will still lose money whether it is in the central, city fringe or heartland areas. Next, we will move on to see what makes the central area condos profitable or unprofitable. We can look at the sale at Marina Bay. Here are a list of the profitable transactions in the past 5 years, and these are ranked by the annualized gain as a percentage. The top 6 are all bought relatively recently from 2017 to 2022, while those bought earlier are lower in the ranking. One small lesson here is that sometimes holding too long does not mean that we can get a better gain. The market can shift, and sometimes we really need to swap for a better performing condo at different times. As we have mentioned before, there's generally a cycle, and a condo cannot always be on the upward performing trend. So if we can identify that the condo's upward trend has stopped, we can consider selling and swap to a better performing condo that is on the upward trend. This is where I'm always keeping a close look at the market trend to keep you updated on these important movements. And please like and subscribe to my channel so that you can get the latest information and movement in the market. And if you need my advice to identify good undervalued properties with good potential, please reach out to the contact below. It is often said that one-bedroom condos are not performing. Indeed, there are some one-bedrooms that are not doing well, like in the Cliff in McCallum Street, where the last loss-making transaction in April 2025 made a loss of 513,000, and at the Sky Suites at Anson nearby, you can see the losses are here. These are condos where the units are predominantly 1 or 2 bedroom types, and generally condos that only have 1 or 2 bedroom units should be avoided. The sale is one good example where buyers are still making good annualized profits. There is a good balance of 1 to 5 bedroom types, and here is a chart of the profitable transaction in the past 5 years in the sale, and these are ranked by annualized profit. 3 out of the top 10 are 1-bedder, and the rest are bigger unit types up to 2,099 square feet. So, this is contrary to what many believe that 1-bedroom are not profitable and are not good. From these 3 examples, we can see that 1-bedder units in a condo that has a good mixture of bedroom types will generally help with the condo's performance. But of course, we need to weigh the other attributes like layout and demand supply to a certain if a 1-bedroom unit is good. The profitable units, including the above examples in the central area, generally have these 3 features. 1. Good layout and is livable and efficient. 2. A good mixture of 1 to 4 bedroom unit types. And 3. Good facilities and if possible, good views. Furthermore, if we want to look at the central area from a more macro perspective, This is the chart that shows the average price of the OCR, the RCR, and the central area for District 1 to 7. And this data runs from 2027 to 2025. We can see that central area price gap with the city fringe is narrowing, so much so that the average price is now about the same. And the last time this happened was in 2007, where in fact the average RCR price was still higher. In January, the property market behaved in cycle, and central area properties are desired as long as people can afford them. So once the price as compared to the city fringe condo drop to a certain level, they will likely rebound, especially when a buyer realizes that the central area condo prices are very similar to a city fringe area condo. So in summary, we see that central area properties are starting to turn the corner, especially now that the average price is so close to city fringe condos. Some of new condos are even sold at a lower price than the other less central areas. However, there is always a need to make sure that the product is good and suitable for future buyers so that you can exit with good profits. And if you need advice on finding these undervalued properties, do contact me on the number below. Once again, I'm Khai. See you soon.